Hey ladies! Welcome to day 4. We are more than halfway through and we are on our final 2 days. So I'm super excited that you're here to join me today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about stumbling and a little bit about our self-talk too, and how we kind of talk to ourselves. So even knowing your why and having your obtainable goals, you'll still stumble. We aren't perfect. We have our good intentions, and we also understand that life happens and things come up. So sometimes things happen. Use this as a learning tool and realize that this is not a band-aid on a wound. We are stitching ourselves back up from a major accident or a deep cut. So this is going to take some time, and we have a lot of healing to do through this process. This is a lifestyle change as well. This isn't going to happen overnight. It's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of commitment from you. So what you need to do is get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. When we have our setbacks, when we mess up, it's not okay then to self-dive into that pity party and continue on that path. You need to make the changes the next day or the next hour and commit yourself again. This is a continual path of recommitting yourself to yourself. So when we think about those stumbling points and when we're really struggling to push through and stay motivated, I like to kind of bring up positive affirmations. This is a huge component of what I teach and what I also brought into my own life. You need to start changing the dialogue within your mind. Your thoughts are so powerful. The way we think creates the action and the behavior and the belief, right? So if we're thinking negatively, then how are you going to get positive out of those negative thoughts? So that's where positive affirmations and positive self-talk comes into play. So the only way to really change that dialogue is to start thinking that way or to start speaking that way. That's the first step in everything, is just starting to speak to yourself differently. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to believe it right then and there. That will come in time, promised. So I ask you, how many of you have been in a situation where you're sitting around with your friends and either yourself or someone else has something negative to say about themselves? You have a negative comment about your weight or a desire to have a different body, or this dress would just look so much better if I was 10 pounds lighter, or I can't believe I ate all those sweets, I need to go to the gym now. How many of you have been in a situation or predicament like that? These are the moments that we really need to change as women, as our circle of friends, when we're going through life like this. That's demoralizing, it's limiting, and it is contagious. It is so contagious. Did you know that many women feel the desire to be thinner or have body image issues? We receive messages from ourselves and from others that suggest being thin is good and being fat is bad. And once we put those connotations on a person, it's a very destructive place to be for ourselves and for others. And I can speak about this because I have gone through my weight loss journey. I will share that at 276 pounds, I was overweight, I was unhealthy, I was barely able to make it up the stairs. And for me, I needed to find health and I needed to become physically fit for myself, and those were my goals. It's never been my objective to be a size 2 or to be super thin. I'm a very curvy woman and I'm really happy with that. But with all of this being said, I was able to pick up on such a difference in how I was treated, from being 275 pounds to now being 160. The doors being opened for me when I'm running into a gas station. Somebody will literally sit there and hold the door open until I get there. Or I'm out at the bar and I get free drinks. Or I sneak my way into a line, sometimes accidentally, other times totally intentionally, and I get service right away. And that says something about our society. And it really spoke to me. It took me about 2 years to really deal with that, emotionally and mentally, because I just couldn't understand why there was such a stigma against fat people and how we were treated differently, or how I was treated differently. So that's just something also to take away from all of this as well. I just wanted to share a little piece of my story with you. So with that being said, many of us hear these messages from our peers and ourselves on a daily basis. We need to start changing the way we think about weight so we can stop reinforcing the messages that we're receiving from other people and from ourselves, and from social media especially. So the first step in doing this is to create positive self-talk. So today you're going to, in the comments below, put some positive self-talk in there. I want to hear 5 positive self-love and self-respect affirmations about yourself. I want to see them all in the comments, and I want to see us interacting with one another. So if you thought that somebody's positive self-talk affirmation was amazing, let them know, or ask them a reason or why they put that up as well. In addition to writing them in the comments, I want you to write them in your journal. I want you to tape them on your mirror. I want you to put them in the bathroom. I want you to post them where you're going to reflect on them daily, if not several times a day. That positive self-talk mantra needs to be ongoing in your brain every day, several times a day, playing on a loop. And you're probably thinking, this is some hocus pocus bullshit. I know. I kind of have this whole thing about it's like a fake it to make it. So we start telling ourselves that we're there. One of our positive affirmations might be, I am at the perfect body weight for myself. You are going to make a promise to yourself that you're going to be saying these positive affirmations. And I can promise you that you will start to see and feel a shift in your overall well-being, your overall feelings about yourself, and all of the people around you as well. When we start talking positively about ourselves, the people around us start talking positively about us, but we also create a shift in the universe, and we start attracting more positivity in. I don't know if you are kind of a person that is that tends to be very negative on yourself, and if you are, that is what you continue to attract. And until you get off of that loop, you're not going to attract the positivity that you desire and that you deserve in your life. I'm telling you this from experience. It took a really long time for me to start talking to myself in a very positive way to get positivity back into my life that I created for myself. So I promise you that if you continue to say these positive affirmations, they will grow on you and you will come up with new ones and you will continue to use those, and it will just perpetuate an amazing feeling within you. Eventually, you will be living the life that I'm telling you you deserve and that you've been telling yourself that you want. So I hope that you dive deep today. I will see you later today on the live, and I look forward to tomorrow's day 5, the final day of this week's challenge. Have a wonderful day, ladies, and see you later tonight. Bye-bye.